Rodney Jones claims the actor sexually harassed and assaulted him while on board Combs' yacht last year.
Prince Harry's name has been mentioned in court documents related to allegations Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people.
Diddy party is a long party.
I have different energies for different parties. They may want to swing from the chandeliers. However they want it, they can have it. We make dreams come true. Enjoy the halftime. We even got a waterproof TV outside. And the pool is like a bathtub, so whoever ain't washed up today.
Behind the glitz and the music empire lies a man whose name is now wrapped in scandal. Sean Diddy Combs, once the golden boy of hip-hop, is now facing accusations that go beyond music, money, and fame. FBI investigations have exposed a side of Diddy few expected, a world of private, exclusive parties where the lines between excess and legality were blurred, and the names involved even more shocking. From Hollywood royalty to actual royalty, it seems no one was immune from the dark pull of Diddy's freak-off parties. Today, we pull back the curtain on the list of A-listers caught in the fallout. But first, the name that's raising the most eyebrows, Prince Harry. Yes, the Duke of Sussex himself. You heard that right. How did one of the most famous royals on the planet get involved in Diddy's private affairs? The truth, as they say, is stranger than fiction. You won't believe how deep this goes. As we unravel this web of celebrity secrets, more names, more connections will come to light. Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal will shake your perception of fame, fortune, and power. Prince Harry's shocking involvement.
Prince Harry's name has been mentioned in court documents related to allegations Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people. A $30 million lawsuit brought by record producer Rodney Jones claims Diddy's affiliation with high-profile people such as Prince Harry gave his actions legitimacy. The American hip-hop mogul's homes have been raided by authorities in relation to the allegations. Mr. Jones' lawyers argued guests attended sex trafficking parties because of his access to high-level celebrities. There is no suggestion, though, Prince Harry was involved in any of Sean Combs' alleged wrongdoing.
When news first broke of Prince Harry attending one of Diddy's infamous parties, the world was in disbelief. Royal family members are rarely seen at such exclusive private events, let alone ones tied to scandal. But here was Harry, mingling with Hollywood's elite, unaware of the secrets lurking behind the velvet ropes. Speculation swirled. Was this just another party for the prince who famously enjoyed wild nights out in his younger years? Or was there more to it? Sources close to Diddy reveal that these parties weren't your average celebrity gatherings. With everything from illegal substances to outlandish behavior, some of these events became the stuff of legend and infamy. So how deep does Harry's involvement go? Did he unknowingly walk into a world where the consequences are far darker than a headline-grabbing tabloid story? As investigations continue, his name remains tied to a party that could damage more than just his reputation. And this is just the beginning, because Diddy's guest list doesn't end with Harry. More names are about to surface, and the next one is another shocker: the Diddy and Ja Rule connection.
People might not understand. It's difficult when you see a brother that has so much promise become an icon as far as in the music business and stuff that he did, to turn around and just tear his whole life down.
I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he's going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo, I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. So when he got to, I just waited at the counter. So when he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that.
Ja Rule, once one of the biggest names in rap, had a long-standing history with Diddy. They've collaborated, celebrated, and now it seems their names are entangled in scandal together. At one of Diddy's notorious freak-off parties, it was Ja Rule who found himself at the center of attention, for all the wrong reasons. Insiders describe scenes that can only be compared to the wildest tabloid stories, scenes that go beyond what most could imagine. According to a bodyguard who was present, what happened in those hotel suites and luxury yachts wasn't just Hollywood partying, it was something darker. Ja Rule, who had been a frequent guest at these events, reportedly got caught in compromising situations, ones that could ruin careers if they ever came to light. What did Ja Rule really see, and how much did Diddy influence those wild nights? As more details emerge, it's clear that Diddy wasn't the only one orchestrating the chaos. But if you think this is shocking, the next name on the list will make you question the entire entertainment industry: Usher and Kim Kardashian's role.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. And now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Listen, we're having a good time, yo. Oh, your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
I ain't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? To keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I could.
Usher and Diddy, mentor and mentee, once shared a close bond, with Usher crediting Diddy for shaping his early career. But little did Usher know, the world Diddy was pulling him into was far more complex than just music. Enter Kim Kardashian, another key figure in Diddy's orbit. At the time, she was rising fast in the entertainment industry, but her involvement with Diddy's inner circle came with a steep price. Kanye West, in several interviews, warned the world about the control Diddy had over Kim's life and how dangerous that influence could be. Hollywood is protecting Diddy, Kanye said, and he wasn't exaggerating. The parties Kim attended weren't just glamorous events. They were gateways to a much darker side of fame, where reputations could be built or destroyed in a single night. But it wasn't just Kim or Usher who were drawn into Diddy's gravity. As the FBI probes deeper into his infamous gatherings, even more names from the music and fashion worlds are being implicated. And this next individual, a once squeaky clean pop star, will take everyone by surprise. FBI investigation and Kim Kardashian.
Bugging high-profile men in order to pilfer crucial documents for personal enrichment and blackmail purposes.
Yes, you heard that right. They are accusing her of lacing drinks and things of that nature. So this story gets even crazier. Hold on, watch this.
Saga unfolded when federal agents executed a dramatic raid on the residence of music mogul Diddy, revealing a cache of incriminating video footage. This footage purportedly captures Kardashian engaged in activities that have sent shockwaves through the entertainment and legal worlds alike. In a turn of events that has both stunned and captivated the public.
Get a bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy,
Justin Bieber, so far French Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. Good. If you were seriously dating somebody, would you? Club? No. You have to get these margaritas out of here. Why aren't you drinking? Yeah, but last night. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Clay when I grow up, Court. Oh, you're just so little. Like my balls are just going. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Go to this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it. Have you met Chloe's new, crew of friends? No. Well, kind of. You did? Yeah. Stop talking. Have you met Chloe's new crew of friends? Then all I said was yes. Stop then talking. I stopped. All I said was yes. I mean, Courtney is...
Kim Kardashian has always been in the spotlight, but her connection to Diddy's private world is raising new questions, and now it's caught the attention of the FBI, with recent reports suggesting that Kim may have been more involved in Diddy's scandalous events than she's let on. Federal investigators have launched a probe into her ties to the music mogul. Footage from some of these parties shows Kim as a regular attendee, mingling with celebrities, but as more details come to light, we're starting to understand that these weren't just Hollywood gatherings. These parties, it seems, were at the center of a secret network where power, influence, and danger mixed freely. How much did Kim really know about what was going on behind closed doors? And could her name be next on the FBI's list for further questioning? As the investigation widens, more and more public figures are finding themselves under scrutiny, and we're not done yet. Next up, Young Miami, who once saw Diddy as her mentor, but is now revealing secrets that could bring everything crashing down. Young Miami's shocking revelations.
With Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved, you were a part of these things or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at Peak Party, and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world.
Young Miami, the rising rap star and once close companion of Diddy, recently broke her silence in a shocking interview. At first, it was a relationship many admired, a powerful mentor guiding the next big thing in music. But behind the scenes, Diddy's influence over her was far from nurturing. In her own words, Miami described feeling manipulated and deceived, saying that Diddy used her not just as a muse, but as a pawn in his complex web of power plays. In one bombshell revelation, Young Miami opened up about the strange and dangerous world Diddy had introduced her to, where manipulations ran deep, and no one, no matter how famous, was safe from his control. Her confession has sparked questions about how many others were caught in Diddy's net and how long it will take before the whole truth comes out. But Young Miami's story isn't the only one sending shockwaves. Just wait until you hear about the infamous yacht party involving Cuba Gooding Jr. What happened that night is a scandal on its own, and it's only getting worse as more details emerge. The yacht party incident, Cuba Gooding Jr.
The federal sex trafficking investigation involving music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is expanding. A music producer who sued Combs for sexual assault last month is adding Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. to this complaint. Rodney Jones claims the actor sexually harassed and assaulted him while on board Combs' yacht last year. Gooding Jr. has not publicly commented on these allegations. This comes days after federal agents raided Combs' homes in L.A. and Miami. He has not been charged with any crime, but the investigation surrounding the sexual misconduct allegations is growing. Diddy has denied all the accusations. Meantime, new video shows the arrest of Brendan Paul, Combs' alleged drug mule. The 25-year-old was arrested on Monday in Miami.
Cuba Gooding Jr., an Oscar-winning actor, but after one infamous night aboard Diddy's yacht, his reputation took a nosedive. Witnesses recall the chaos of that evening, celebrities indulging in over-the-top behavior, but it was Cuba's outlandish actions that made headlines. Reports suggest that the night spiraled out of control, with Cuba at the center of a scandal involving inappropriate behavior. The fallout was swift, headlines blared, and his image was tarnished. But what really happened that night? Insiders say it was more than just a party gone wild. With Diddy playing host, there's always more to the story, and as the FBI investigates further, we might find out exactly what went down aboard that yacht. But while Cuba's behavior made waves, it's nothing compared to the lawsuits that would soon rock Diddy's world. Next, we dive into Cassie's lawsuit, an explosive case that has brought Diddy's darkest secrets to light. Cassie's lawsuit, the breaking point.
The federal sex trafficking investigation involving music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is expanding. A music producer who sued Combs for sexual assault last month is adding Oscar-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr. to this complaint. Rodney Jones claims the actor sexually harassed and assaulted him while on board Combs' yacht last year. Gooding Jr. has not publicly commented on these allegations. This comes days after federal agents raided Combs' homes in LA and Miami. He has not been charged with any crime, but the investigation surrounding the sexual misconduct allegations is growing. Diddy has denied all the accusations. Meantime, new video shows the arrest of Brendan Paul, Combs' alleged drug mule. The 25-year-old was arrested on Monday in Miami.
Disturbing new video appears to support some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
We want to warn you that this video you're about to see is extremely graphic. The surveillance footage that was captured inside of a Los Angeles that she was trying to leave the hotel after a drunken Combs punched her. The video appears to show Combs chasing her down the hall, throwing her to the ground, and then repeatedly kicking her. So far, there's been no comment from Combs or his attorney.
Cassie, the pop singer who had been in a long-term relationship with Diddy, shocked the world when she filed a lawsuit against him. But this wasn't just a breakup or a contract dispute. Cassie's accusations opened the door to a world of manipulation, control, and abuse that few knew existed behind Diddy's public persona. In her lawsuit, Cassie detailed years of emotional and psychological abuse, revealing that Diddy's power didn't just come from his fame or fortune. It came from his ability to control those closest to him. Her bravery in speaking out has inspired others to come forward. And as more details emerge, it's becoming clear that Diddy's empire is built on much more than just music. But this lawsuit isn't just about personal grievances, it's the catalyst that's tearing down the walls around Diddy's carefully constructed image. And it's far from over. The more the world learns, the more Diddy's empire crumbles. But how far will it go? Up next, we'll explore what the future holds for Diddy as his influence starts to unravel. Diddy's empire, the collapse.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Chris Raggi.
And I'm Cindy Hsu. Sean Diddy Combs has been charged in federal court in New York City, and an indictment into the charges music mogul's facing was just unsealed in Lower Manhattan.
The indictment alleges that between 2008 and now, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced his victims. It even alleges he led a racketeering conspiracy that engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice, among other crimes.
Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, is speaking right now.
And let's head to the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan and hear more about the charges in this case.
Arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers.
Diddy used to be on top of the world. He wasn't just a music producer, he was a king in the industry. His name was synonymous with success, and his influence stretched across Hollywood. But now, the same man who built a massive empire is watching it fall apart, piece by piece. Empire fall apart piece by piece. Behind the scenes, insiders report that even those closest to him are jumping ship. His business ventures, which once thrived on his name alone, are struggling to survive the scandal. Exclusive parties that once drew the biggest names in Hollywood are now under scrutiny, and Diddy's once untouchable reputation is quickly fading. The Keefe D confession unraveling more dark secrets.
Y'all need to come buy my book, Compton's a Street Legend. It's a good read, man. It's nothing but the truth.
Davis allegedly told authorities that Diddy promised him $1 million if he would eliminate Shakur, a West Coast rapper important in the East Coast-West Coast rap feud. However, Davis has since dismissed the comments in previous interviews and parts of his memoir as entertainment. 50 Cent has repeatedly suggested that Puffy ordered Shakur's murder, but the Grammy Award winner has dismissed the allegations as nonsense. The notorious B.I.G., real name Christopher Wallace, was killed in a drive-by shooting in 1997. Diddy was reportedly with the rapper but left the party in a separate car. 50 Cent claimed in a 2006 diss track called The Bomb that the Bad Boy founder knew who killed Biggie and has since accused him of continuing to profit from the late rapper's name through posthumous music releases. And the final piece of this unraveling puzzle, Diddy's longtime frenemy, Jay-Z, and how his silence speaks louder than words. Jay-Z's silence, the final piece.
Happy birthday to you. I love you, boy. Let's go. Everybody go up. This round, I love you. This round, the fuck, young Miami, I love you. What the fuck, I got water on you? Salute him. What you gonna do for him, Jay?
I want to take him back a little bit.
Well, shit, my nigga, you know this your motherfucking city, nigga. Put your Rockefeller style in the air.
Different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. Yeah. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
For years, Diddy and Jay-Z were seen as two sides of the same coin, both building massive empires, both transcending music to become cultural icons. But now, as Diddy's world crumbles, one name has remained eerily silent, Jay-Z. The two shared stages, made business deals, and navigated the high-stakes world of celebrity. Yet, in the wake of these scandals, Jay-Z has quietly distanced himself, leaving many to wonder, what does Jay-Z know that the rest of us don't? Insiders say that Jay has been deliberately avoiding the public fallout, protecting his own legacy as Diddy's empire collapses. As social media explodes with memes and theories, Jay-Z's silence feels almost like an acknowledgement, without ever saying a word. But the silence also begs the question, how deep does the connection between these two titans go? As more celebrities come forward and more secrets are exposed, could Jay-Z's empire be at risk too? Or is he simply stepping out of the way as Diddy faces his inevitable downfall? Diddy once stood as a symbol of success. Music, fashion, business, politics. He had it all. But as the FBI's investigation deepens and more names are pulled into the mix, it's clear that Diddy's legacy will forever be tarnished. From Prince Harry's unexpected involvement to Cassie's courageous lawsuit, the once untouchable mogul now faces a reckoning that even he might not escape. The names we've mentioned today, Prince Harry, Ja Rule, Kim Kardashian, Usher, are just the tip of the iceberg. More celebrities are bracing for impact, and as the truth continues to unfold, one thing is certain: the entertainment industry will never be the same. What does the future hold for Diddy? Will his empire fall entirely, or will he find a way to rebuild? Only time will tell. But for now, the world watches as one of the biggest icons of our time faces the fight of his life, against the truth, against the law, and against his own past. Thank you for watching. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More revelations are coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss them.